Historian Douglas Brinkley is with us now, professor of history at Rice University. Douglas, thank you. A foreign leader whose country's under attack, making an appeal to the heart of American democracy from inside his own war zone hell. Can you place this moment in history for us?
It's an extraordinary moment. President Zelenskyy is representing democracy writ large. It does remind us of Winston Churchill in the dark hours of World War II and FDR's great radio broadcast, kind of to get the morale for democracy going. But what's interesting is Zelensky's being invited by both parties. Democrats and Republicans are embracing him as an essential hero of our times. But Zelenskyy is sort of it's surreal in the sense, Shep, that he's going to be talking to the American public while he has military troops surrounding him. Any minute, we don't know what his fate's going to be. So the drama is very high.
Yeah, no doubt. You've disagreed a bit, Douglas, with the comparison of Zelenskyy to Churchill. But as a wartime leader, would you say he's meeting the moment?
He's meeting the moment. I think that he's Churchill can be exaggerated for a lot of reasons. Zelenskyy was a television star who now is suddenly this figure in world history, where Churchill had a very long career.
Of course.
But he is meeting the moment. But meeting the moment, Churchill won in World War II. I think where we're in right now is a Cold War-like situation, but it's getting very dangerous. I would keep everything on NATO. The fact of the matter is the Biden administration, the Pentagon, is not going to allow planes, Air Force planes coming out of Poland over the Ukraine. So there's some disagreements between Zelenskyy, and he's using the word genocide, and he's going to be putting pressure on Congress to do more than those $13 billion that he just got. And yet Zelenskyy, I think, is going to go down in history as a evergreen hero of what democracy and standing up against thuggery and totalitarianism means.
Douglas, before we go, President Biden expected to speak later in the day after Zelenskyy. Man, a tough act to follow. Do you see this as a defining chapter for our president and for democracy even?
I do, and I think Biden needs to be wearing a NATO cap and jacket. He's planning on going to Europe. This is the moment. The European Union has a different agenda with Ukraine, but we have to stand for NATO unity. For God forbid, some reason Russia escalates this and it gets Poland, a NATO ally, involved. We really are in a World War III-like scenario. Right now, it's an extremely dangerous Cold War type of scenario, and Russia's economy is in tatters. Millions of refugees are scattered, and this is the moment in history that we're going to be talking about forever because it is frightening, and everybody has iPhones and everybody's filming the gruesome acts. It's not the living room war like Vietnam. It's the cell phone, iPhone war at heart.
Yep, the first of our time. Douglas, thank you so much.